By now you've probably heard of Google Stadia, and if you're looking for what games you'll be getting at launch, you're in the right place. My name is Jason with another Stadia breakdown, and this is Inevitable Space. So this information you could find on Google's support page for Stadia. It has its own nice little section with the games that are available at launch for Stadia, and I will leave that in the description below. While you're here, I will tell you all these games and the ones you should be excited for. There are some previews of these games, so stay tuned for that information. So the list of games officially that are going to be released with Stadia in November at launch are as follows. Please skip ahead if you already know this list. The games are Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Baldur's Gate 3, Borderlands 3, Darksiders Genesis, Destiny 2, Doom, Doom Eternal, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Farming Simulator 19, Final Fantasy 15, Football Manager, Get Packed, Grid, Gylt, Just Dance, Metro Exodus, Mortal Kombat 11, NBA 2K, Rage 2, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Samurai Showdown, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, The Crew, The Elder Scrolls Online, Thumper, Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Tom Clancy's The Division 2, Trials Rising, and Wolfenstein Youngblood. Those are the games that are officially going to be launched with Stadia. Of course, you do get the Destiny 2 game for free if you purchase the Founders Edition. There are a lot of games here, and clearly not as many as other stores such as Microsoft's or Sony's. We still get a good amount of games, and even though we don't have hundreds or thousands of games, we have a widespread and good variety of games that we can choose from, just to see how good Stadia can really be with all the other games that will definitely be coming to Stadia. After all, there are officially over 4,000 applicants for Stadia. A really important thing to know is that these games are going to perform just like they would on a console, maybe even better. Stadia supports a very high quality gaming experience for you, and hopefully if Google can live up to that hype, should be able to deliver better graphics quality than Xbox or PlayStation can deliver today. Some of those games Google actually has already shown off a little bit. You can look back at Project Stream, and that was the first version of Stadia, the one for anyone who wanted to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey just for a little bit through their Chrome browser. Frankly, it worked pretty well. And Google then continued this project with Stadia, and that's why we have Stadia coming to us in November. So Project Stream showed us Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and it worked very well, and there was a lot of good feedback from that. So this shows you just swimming through water. You can do all the normal things you would do in a console version of this game, except through your browser, and that's what Stadia is. At the Google Developers Conference, they also showed a demo of Doom Eternal, and they were promising true 4K, and everything about this seemed great. This game is already amazing, and getting to play it anywhere is even better. So can't wait for that to come out. I'm going to be playing that a lot. Another game that is kind of strange to be seeing on Stadia is Just Dance. Last time I checked, how do you do that with just a controller? Google might be just doing this with their Android devices like they do with the Chromecast currently, except on a higher end device so you can get better quality of gaming. The game I'm really excited for is Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and I don't know if you remember who the main character in this game is. The Punisher. Even if you don't know who the main character in this game is that Ubisoft is releasing, this game still looks pretty fucking awesome. So if you want to play Ghost Recon Breakpoint, You're going to probably have a great time, especially being able to play with other people with Stream Connect. So you'll be able to see everything they do and see when you play. Ultimate freaking gaming. That's what Battle Royale should be. Boom. One game that is really interesting actually is the game Gylt. Gylt is a Stadia only game and it's made by Tequila Works. It's kind of really terrifying to look at, and not in a everything looks realistic kind of way. It all obviously looks fake, but everything about this game just screams spooky. You kind of just wander around in the dark with monsters trying to kill you, as far as we can tell at least. This game does seem really creepy, and honestly, if Stadia did support VR and I played this game, I would probably... it's definitely not as bad as some other games, but for what this is, I can say that Stadia is going to get pretty good feedback from it. What I want to know is what games you guys think I should play when Stadia comes out. I think when Stadia is released, the first thing I'm going to do is live stream a video, and hopefully some people join me with YouTube's newest and greatest integration with Stadia. We'll see about that when we get to November, but until then, let me know what you think down below. You might be wondering what these games are priced, and unfortunately these games are not going to be any different from what you would buy from them directly. So if a game by Ubisoft is sold for $40 on their website, you can count on it being the same price through Stadia, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's what we know so far. Obviously, if you are a founder, you do get special discounts on specific games. None of those have been disclosed yet. Neither has the discount amount been disclosed yet. That's all for this video, guys. Please share and subscribe. Give this video a like while you're at it. You can follow me on all my social accounts, and yes, we have Twitter now. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or reach out to me. Hit that bell for notifications for when I upload. Stay cool. This has been Inevitable Space.